Hey everyone, here we are again. We are back on the official servers. As you can see though, we are on a raft. I managed to get into a free port city and you can purchase a raft there for, well, hardly any money at all. So that's what I did. So I managed to get a raft. I've got a couple of storage boxes and I've got a bed on it. So I'm hoping this will give me a base to work on so I can actually start progressing in the game in official. Hello Mike, Merry Christmas mate, how you doing? So what I'm trying to do, I'm in the Freeport server, but I'm actually trying to get out of the Freeport server, but obviously the wind's not in my favour. I'm heading sort of southeast. I would prefer just to head south, but if I do that, the wind will not be my friend. So, because I would prefer just to go directly south, but unless the wind changes direction, which it is not likely to do. Oh, that's better. I mean, now we're heading closer to south. And hopefully when we can get into the warmer climate. I went north and it was freezing. I didn't realise I was that far north, this Freeport. So we're just gonna sit here and let it do its thing. I'm just trying to move south and get out of the Freeport servers. And yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all having a good Christmas. I was supposed to be home with Charlie, but Charlie decided to go out with his mum to his mum's sister's. Anyway, so I'm home alone on Christmas Day. Don't you feel sorry for me? Don't feel sorry for me. The alternate was yeah, no. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm not good with family dinners and things like that. I really don't like them. So yeah. So it's going to be a bit of a long journey going south. I want to get out of off the grid completely. Which is probably quite a long way. Hey Sulaju. Hey Logan. Yeah, well I've got a raft on official. I haven't built a building yet. I'm just So I'm just anyway, happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas to both of you anyway, Sulaju and Logan. And yeah, Sulaju, this is Ark 2. It's a reskinned Ark. I know, I knew that when I bought it. But there are a hell of a lot more different mechanics than there are in the original Ark. A lot of it feels like Ark, and a lot of it doesn't feel like Ark. Like the rafting mechanic is completely different now. And you can build bigger boats, which, you know... So I'm just trying to get out of Freeport. It's just a slow... No worries, mate. Probably going to get kicked off this server soon anyway if it's oversubscribed. But it's not Ark though, is it? I mean, Ark is like you play on, you've got one map, you know, and that's it. This game is more than one map, so to speak. This is multiple maps linked together that you can cross over. This is more of meant to be an MMO, so like there are, whereas each grid can hold up to 150 players, there are, you know, 100, 150 grids or whatever, all linked, and so then you travel from one grid to the next, which is something you don't do in Ark. So it's a bit, it's not just it's not a DLC of Ark, because it is a completely different mechanic of Ark. It's similar to Ark in, you know, the gameplay, but I think it also uses an updated Unreal Engine as well. Ark used the old Unreal Engine. And there's no dinosaurs, thank God. Just giant bloody crocodiles. There's a lot of ocean though. I will say this, there is an awful lot of ocean, which makes the map feel a lot bigger than it actually is. So it takes forever to move from one grid to the next. You can't see it on the map because, but I mean, they're all grids, like there's a full-on. Trying to figure out how big of a grid size is. I think that is one server, about that size, I think. It's basically, they're trying to make an MMO. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make World of Warcraft on an Ark engine. I mean, I'll be interested to see where it's going to be in 2 years from now when they're finished. Well, when they get near to finishing it. But definitely going to need a bigger boat at some, you know, these rafts. Because I tried to put a foundation on this raft and I couldn't do that. So you can't. I don't think you can build on the rafts. You have to build and buy boats. And so it only cost £19 silage, so I'm not complaining. If you buy it now, you can get it for £19. It'll be full £60 upon release. It'll probably be more in 2 years with inflation and whatnot, but so do I risk going to that island? Have I been there before? At least it's working now anyway. Hey, Merry Christmas, Jason. Hope you're having a good one. So basically, when you reach the edge of a grid, you'll either reach a big red wall, which means the grid that you're attempting to travel into is oversubscribed, so you can't get in, or you'll just see this shimmering white light coming up off the ocean, signifying you're about to change servers. Which we'll probably hit very soon. I just wish the wind was I just wish. Is there any way I can turn off chat window? Used to be able to turn it off and I hate looking at the chat window. See all the negativity. Whoa. No. Advanced settings. Camera view Bob. Turn that off. I always used to. What is my level 6? Rafts decay apparently really quickly if you leave it in a free port apparently, so not so as they don't clog up free ports. I just wish the wind's direction would change. Give me some speed. Wow. This is going to get cold soon. Can't progress past level 8 if you're in a free port, so you've got to keep going. That island's still in the free port. We don't want to go there. We want to continue heading south. I can go a little bit faster. This. Hey Savjaz. Merry Christmas, mate. Ooh. That was a little bit shaky. My vitamins are getting low, which means I'll be dying soon, which isn't a problem. I don't mind on the raft as long as I can spawn on it. I would prefer to be out of the I would prefer to be off this grid though. I don't know how far I've got to go. Yeah, I finally managed to get one on the officials. I got one on your server and I went for a travel and I went to an island and I thought, yes, I've discovered this island, and I was really excited that I discovered this little island, and I was like, I'm the first one here, I'm going to claim this island, la 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 la. And then as I went deeper into the jungle I found a building of yours and I was like, ah, bugger. I was really disappointed, but I don't think you must have spawned there because I couldn't see any rafts or anything. So it was like, well, how did he get here? And I was like, he must have spawned here. So but I was really disappointed. I thought, I'm the first on this server to step foot on this land, and yeah. Just wasn't the case. I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted. I was like, I'm the new Captain James Cook. I'm this, I'm that. I am the greatest explorer ever. Oh, look, there's a building owned by Savjaz. And I was like, ah, for God's sake. So yeah. Yeah, you probably did. So you probably didn't travel there like I did. As soon as I launched my raft, I hit those water spouts, or whatever you call them. You know, like the water tornado type things. I don't know what you call them, but there's somebody point, they're not tornadoes because tornadoes are over land. I was like, oh, okay then, whatever. But you know, I got surrounded by those, and I thought my raft was just going to get destroyed instantly. And then I hit the barrier. The map is a lot smaller. The server is a lot smaller than you think, to be honest, which was a bit unfortunate. I should just kill myself, but while I'm alive, the raft is still moving, and that's what we want. We're trying to go south so we can get into the warmer areas, away from out of the Freeport grid. So I'm just gonna let myself die. I know, and your body disappears in Freeport as well, which is really, really strange. But it doesn't disappear in the other servers. So it's best when on a raft in Freeport, if you know you're going to die, put everything you own into storage containers, because otherwise you will lose it, because you won't be able to get it back. Hey, Mirren. Yeah, I mean, it would be. It would be nice. I'll have to get the server software downloaded and have a play with that at some point. My raft's been levelling up and I've just been putting everything into sturdiness. Just everything. That's like, I just want it to be sturdy. I want it to survive. I don't want it falling apart. Can't be that far to the map's edge now. I prefer to go southwest, but the wind never lets you go southwest. Although it is changing direction, which is good. I'd like to go to a region on the map that you can't spawn on, you have to travel there, because I think they're they're probably the richer regions where the more interesting stuff happens. Yeah, I'm on the EU server, mate. I do have a character on the NA, but I haven't really developed it. I need to print out a grid map. I really thought I would have hit the edge of the map by now. There's certain regions that you can't spawn in, like you can only choose one of 5 grids of a cluster of grids, but there are certain points where they don't have any grids open for you to spawn on. And it's those grids that I would like to head to, because it means there'll be less people around because they won't be spawning there. We must be getting there. The wind... Ah, I thought there was something in the distance, but it was just a smudge on my monitor. God. Hey, Eric. What happened to you last night? I gave up on waiting for you. I think I watched half a movie. I watched half of Gremlins while I was waiting for you to get back. And then I had to put bloody Charlie's Christmas presents together. And then when I came back, you still weren't on. So I thought, bugger it, I'm going to bed. Merry Christmas anyway, Mirren and Eric. If it is Merry, it may not be. Oh, are we ever going to hit the border? Raft has level up. That's what I like to see. Making it as sturdy as possible. Yeah, I'm on my own today. Through choice. But anyway, I could have gone. I didn't really want to though. When are we going to hit the grid? When are we going to hit the wall? Oh, is that it? Just coming up? Yeah, here it is. It's finally approaching. You can see the little border of the new grid coming up now. We're going to start. We're going to hit the lawless regions in a moment. But I'm desperate to find some metal. So if the server's full, this would be a giant red wall that would be approaching. But as the server is not full, we are going to pass through. I think it's a very short loading screen while we pass through to the next server. There you go, travelling to region I4, lawless region, and that's it. We've no, I thought it. Yep, yeah, that's it. A slight little transfer, but not major load, which is good. Shall we head to that island over there? hope that there's nobody here. And also hope that we don't get attacked by sea creatures and whatnot. Ah, my body's come back. That is weird. My body wasn't here a minute ago. Seems the raft took some damage though. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There's a little hiccup, but other than that, yeah, pretty seamless transfer from one server to the next. Doesn't look like there's any trees or anything on this island, but we'll see. Somebody's raft. With no bed on it. They've probably lost it forever. See, now you can see the big red wall that you get if the server you want to go into is full. It's the same as the one that's what you see in the private server as well when you reach the edge of it. Another island over there as well if we need to. So we want a grid where there's no spawn. They're on 6.3, I think, Savjaz. Oh, How long have I been streaming now? 41 minutes of just sitting on a raft. You know, you officially know you're getting old when you get given slippers and a nose hair trimmer for Christmas. Like, what the hell? Slippers and a nose hair trimmer. That'd be great, Savjazz. It is a lot more stable than it was when it first got released. Eric, all I saw then was no going back now, and it had Ocean Map along with Scorch and Aberration as DLC options. So I think I missed a sentence. That was obvious from the start, though. That was obvious even before they released it was going to be an Arc 4. But it's the clustering of the servers together that makes it different. It's like Arc 2. Hey, the Gears, how you doing, mate? Merry Christmas to you too. He says while shoving chocolate in his mouth. See if I can get near the shore so I can anchor the raft. You can only anchor it if you're near the shore. This island doesn't look promising though. I might not take any tools with me. I might just go over there and explore it after I've died though. after I've died of scurvy. I don't know why people are. I mean, the price you pay right now at the moment is slightly more than a DLC. Now I'm dehydrated. Oh, look at that. There's people on this island. I come bearing something. Now I can die. Just like this guy is. Oh, look at the snakes. The Yelling Isle. I suspect this is a spawning place. Yep, that guy just died. Let's go rob his body quick. No, come on. Let's rob his body. I suspect he hasn't got anything. Oh, come on. He's got nothing. What level is he? Level 3. See, I'm not so upset about dying now. There we go. You died. I'll just now respawn out of bed. Let's have a quick look round, see if there's any metal is what I'm after, so I can build a smithy. Look, the vultures are at me, at my body. Whoa, oh, for God's sake. I need to turn that off. Bloody Charlie and his epic games. Yeah, so this must be a spawning island. A spawning grid, which I don't want. I'm not going to set up on a spawning grid. That's for sure. I want to set on a grid that there is no spawning. But we need some... we need metal, so we need to find a metal node. Plenty of hide to be had, anyway. Oh, somebody actually built a bed. Ah, man. That's just asking for someone like me to come along and break it up. 496. Demolishes soon anyway. Looks like they haven't been back. What we got down here? Large storage container. Now, did you pin lock it? You did. Did you give it a decent pin code? You probably did. Now, you were smart. Now we just need some... Bloody hot here. You go south, it's way too cold. No, you go north from where I was. It was just, it was instant death. It was freezing. I was dying every minute and a half. And then so I decide to head south, and now it's freaking one grid, and it's too hot. There's no middle ground. Hello, sheepy. People built fires, but I don't see any. I'm gonna have to get a pickaxe and see if there's any metal in these stones. I don't think there is. Something's after me now. Sounds like one of those giant snakes. Yeah, it is. Giant snake. It didn't look like there was any metal here, though. Yeah, that was part of the reason why I gave up on official yesterday, or whenever it was I went all aggro, because it was just spawning on an island of death. All I was surrounded by was what's that in the ocean? Shall we have a look? I reckon it's typical ark. A beached shark. Hammerhead? Yeah. A beached hammerhead shark. Just punch it. Go get the shark, my friend. Go get the shark. Anyway, don't want to go too far from my boat. Where is my boat? I thought my boat was over here. Oh. Bet you. Get nothing. What the hell? Tiny little man. Doesn't look like there's anything on this island worth getting. I'm not picking up anything. Oh, there we are. So we go over to the main part if we can, if the wind is favourable. Struggle with the wind. Nope. Catch the wind a bit. That means that that sound you hear meaning there's something under me. Probably just a fish, but Um, Once you get a bed, the game is easier, I would say. I mean, I could have stayed in Freeport longer, but I kept getting those messages that somebody was going to be moved, and it was like, I don't really want to be moved. Thank you very much. I need to know what that is. Looks like a ship was built there, like a proper ship. What is that? A crow? I don't want to drag it. I don't want to try and chopping at it while I'm on the raft. I might damage my raft. Right, we need metal. So we need to find some stone with metal in it. Probably going to get a lot of flint. Sandstone. I'm not going to get metal from that. Oh, giraffes. Ooh, look at the giraffes. Sort of like giraffes. Why is it the game's suddenly gotten all a bit laggy on me? No, don't start rubber banding and all that crap. Is this sap over here? What is this? Oh, sandstone. I just hope someone doesn't destroy my bed. That's the only thing I worry about, like having my bed destroyed. I need metal because I need to build a smithy. Yeah, I saw him. He's probably the same guy that died on the beach. On the other... This part of the map has a feeling of Conan to it. I don't know why. This here feels more like Conan than Ark. I don't think there's any metal on this island. The Needle's Eye. Oh, that's great. What's the Needle's Eye? Does the Needle's Eye have any metal? Giraffe trying to fight something. A scorpion. Ah, shizer. Can't beat wolf. Where's my pickaxe gone? Ah. Are you gonna let me spawn? Why is it not letting me spawn? Is this the bed bug that they were talking about? Oh, come on. I'm on the server though, so when you die, you're still on the server, so you should be able to. Just when you think that they might have actually got the game into a workable. Why I'm at a free port? Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? Why does it put me at this place? Oh, that was great. So yeah, I'd really would like to go into see these regions you can't spawn on. Eastern Temperate, probably over here would be preferable, like one of these two. Maybe I should just travel east until I've passed all these. Try and head for the edge of the map. Maybe that's what I should do. What's the bit I can't get back on now? This always happens, man. You don't get a... The thing is, you don't get a bed option, like, at the start of the game. This isn't where I picked. I did not pick here. It's not where I picked. Yeah, I did unclick my bed, Eric, because I was trying to click within the server. Home region is the server that you're in. I don't know why it took me to a free port when that wasn't my home server. So my home server should have been the server I died in. So it wouldn't let me spawn on the bed, so I just tried to spawn anywhere on the server. This is when you start hearing the frustration in my voice. Yeah, home region means the server you're on. I don't know why. Right, now I can click ETV's Titan. Well, it's supposed to mean the server that you're on. Now it says cooldown 1 minute 12. Why would it give me a cooldown? Oh, I'll just wait then, shall I? Oh, maybe that was my home server. Maybe I completely screwed up what a home server was then. First update. Oh mate, there's already been loads of updates. Oh man. So whereabouts did we spawn? I'm gonna get eaten by something before I get there. I need to inspect my bed and see why I wasn't spawning on it. Should I scare him? Oi, give us a lift. Give us a lift. Give us a lift. Oh, you ran me over. Hey, Chris. Oh, now I'm freezing. I'm gonna die. Do you reckon somebody did damage my bed and that's why I couldn't spawn on it? I think I'm just going to travel east and be done with it. Get away from any spawn centres. Go to the edge of the map. See if I can get to my boat first. Well, I guess when we find it we can inspect it and see if it's been damaged. My boat should just be over here, shouldn't it? Or was it further around? Or was it over there? That doesn't sound good. I don't know what it was, but it doesn't sound good. I don't want it coming at me. Raft. He went all out with his name. Just calls it Raft. I shall call my raft Raft. Someone built a dock and then built a raft. Chromatron. Now where's I park my raft? What's that? Alpha sheep. Alpha sheep. Does whatever an alpha sheep does. Watch out, it's the alpha sheep. The server's a bit laggy. Where's my raft? I thought my raft was somewhere around here. Or maybe not. Oh, it's all the way over there. Bloody hell. sloop. Donald and Co. Is that Donald? Oh, Durwald and Co. Close to Donald. Merry Christmas, Chris, anyway. Are they building a sloop? Ah. God, why is it gone so laggy? Stop it. Quite a few people building shipyards. I think you can set the properties up of your raft, mate, so that you can have more than one bed on it. I put all my raft points, all my ship points into sturdiness, so it wouldn't sink. That was the hope anyway. Right, here's the giraffes. Again. Don't tell me they're still trying to fight that scorpion. I love how they're trying to fight it using the neck of their... or their neck. Alright, there's my raft. What's going on? Don't. Go and inspect the raft. And see why. Unless it's the old... you know, the old bug that you couldn't spawn on a raft if it was too close to another raft and all that crap. Oh, it's that old bug rearing its head again. No, my bed is not taking any damage. My raft has a little bit of damage. Now then, I wonder if my body's still there. Might as well go check that out. I don't see a beacon, so it's probably disappeared. Or been looted. Was it that way? Or was it this way? Which way did I go? I don't remember. Instinct said this way. But it may have been the other way. I don't see a beacon. There must be metal here. Someone's made a cooking pot. Unless metal doesn't need... Unless cooking pots aren't made with metal. No metal here. Yeah, no, I haven't had that problem previously, spawning if it's too close to land. I didn't have that issue on here. I don't remember where I died though. I wonder if my body left when I swapped servers. I didn't see a wolf either. Probably been pilfered. I thought it was down here, but... Yeah, it was down here. I remember this. I remember coming down here thinking, oh, is this a cave? No, it's not a cave. Alright, yeah, so it was this way. Maybe it was further down. Alright, we'll keep going. Maybe it was a little bit further down here somewhere. There's the wolf. Or a wolf. Oh, it's seen me. There's a bed. Like I said, don't see any beacon. Don't see any bag. I didn't go that far down. He probably pilfered my bag, my body. No beacon. What? Whoa! Freaking snake! Alpha giant snake, level 224. Why does it have a cooldown of 1 minute and 2 seconds? Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going to jump on it straight away. I'm just going to be right back. look at the Twitter page, there was people complaining about not being able to spawn on beds, and maybe this is what they were talking about. It's ridiculous. These islands are death. I think I'm going to just jump on my raft and set sailing again. But why are you watching your stream, mate, if you don't like the game? I haven't been able to steal anybody's raft. Let's hope the wind's in my favour and we've got an easterly wind. There is such a thing as called the PvE server though. King Flat Earth. You know, if you want to go on the PvE server and not have to worry about that sort of thing, if that sort of thing bothers you, you could always do that. That giant snake. Freaking, you are kidding me. It followed me the whole way. Poor giraffe. Ah, they pin coded it. The bloody snakes that will attack me. Right, you. Let's go. And we're off. Which direction are we off? We are heading... Move, will you? For God's sake. We're heading south. Medium handling sail. I'll worry about what I'm going to put that on next. Which way are we heading? We are heading full on south. I really want to head east. No, that's not east, is it? That's... yeah, that's east. Yeah. Maybe we should head southeast. That might be easier. Get a bit of a speed up. There's another island up here, another rocky island. I really want metal, though. I'll maybe check that island out. Right. Because I can't be bothered. Yep, and that's it. Maybe there's metal on this island. Let's have a look here. Construction. We don't really need go back to survivalism. Oh. Medicine. Beast Mastery. Maybe we should unlock some of these. And then we can decide what we want. Right. Looks a bit more adventurous. Hey Tricky, Merry Christmas. Oh god. Maybe we'll get some metal on this island. This looks a bit more promising. It also looks a bit more dangerous. Although those goats. And there's normal snakes. We'll try exploring without the tools. Somebody's campfire. Ugh, giant snake. Metal though. Metal. Just come here with a pickaxe and just have at it until I get 20 metal. You're dehydrated. Wonderful. Unlike Ark though, you can't drink seawater. I don't think I'm going to find any. I need to get out of these desert zones. Wait. That's a new rock. One root. Okay. Maybe it's not a rock. I know how to drink from underground, and you have to do it on a green area. You can't just do it as far as I'm... Oh, maybe you can. Oh, I thought it had to be in a green area. Somebody told me it was a green area that you had to do. Ah, shit. Missed. Ooh. Somebody told me that you could only do it on green areas. Well, there you go then. It's not just a green area. They lied to me. All this time I could have probably gotten water. No, bloody hell. Why is there an unconscious sheep? Okay, it's a sleeping sheep. Oh, I missed. Oh, too early. Has to have trees. Somebody said it had to be a green area and had to be lush with grass. But yeah, I guess if it only has to be trees, then that's fine. That works too. Did you put a pin lock on your thing? You did. You never know. When was the last time you were here? Bed is fully healthy. should just go get a pickaxe and start banging some of these rocks and see what happens. G-O. G-G-O. My go-go mobile. There's another unconscious sheep. Now where did I park my raft? Don't you fucking dare. Stupid giant snake. It's over there. Marley, I don't want you on my lap. Forget it. So you can't dig here. Go for greener areas. About 45 minutes of sailing to get to this zone I'm in now. And now I can't remember where my raft is. Oh, my raft is... yeah. Completely the other way. My raft is across land. My raft is like east of me, west of me. My raft is in that direction. How did I get there? Wow, okay. We're gonna go west. I completely got turned around. Go west. Okay. What the hell? Oh no! It's a wolf, it's a wolf! Apparently I'm cold. Really weird. Wait. What? Yeah, that's right. 90 Nintin Nol. How you doing, mate? Oh, what? What was that? Oh, they're home early. Why are they home already? Hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Shut up! Shut up! Who tried to... They mentioned it. They've mentioned Xbox, but I haven't seen anything mentioned about PS4. I'm not even sure that's our car, actually. Someone... Why are you back so early?
No.
You've only been gone. You haven't even gone 2 hours.
You don't know what we left.
I don't know. Feels like you've only been gone 2 hours. Don't start that, boys. 4 hours? But I've only been streaming for 2 hours. I thought I started streaming after you'd left.
Well, we forgot. We left 20 past 12 and now it's past 4.
Wow, okay. No, I did play for an hour before or so before I started streaming, so that would explain that. Can't dig. See, can't dig anywhere. I'm gonna die anyway, and then I won't be able to get on my raft. should not be able to spawn on the raft now. I'm going to have to go in a minute anyway, so if I can get on my raft I'll be happy, but I'm going to have to go. I thought I had more time. I bet you I can't get on my raft. Who's that from?
Oh, secret zone.
This is what I was
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
Here we go again.
This is from.
Can't spawn on my raft.
Is it?
So you already know.
PlayStation. Give me one,
No,
please.
no.
I didn't get.
Give me your presents.
There you go.
No.
Mommy, that's mean tight.
Oh my God! Give me my Christmas. Give you my Christmas present. That means I'm being tight. Okay.
Well, you just got two £20 PlayStation gift cards and I haven't got any money.
Oh.
Cheeky kid.
Charlie,
What?
shall I have any dog walking shoes?
Why can't I spawn on
It
my
looks like
raft?
that girl that got the electric shuffle
Hmm?
in Fortnite. She was wearing those types of shoes.
Look like a flash. Or I can just do
Why can't I spawn on the raft?
Mommy, I kind of want to go dog walking with you today, but I'm not. Wait, really?
Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go. So, apologise for ending so abruptly.
Shall we got them on my side and not yours?
Dad
I
will
will
get back onto his
Catch
raft.
you later.
Dad will get back onto his raft.
Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.